again YouTube, Mad Dog here. This video is something that I've already covered a long time ago, but I'm revisiting it because a good friend of mine who I work with, Dan, he's just starting off experimenting and trying to light fire by friction, different methods. So I thought I'd demonstrate, or try to demonstrate, the rudiger roll method again, because it's very satisfying to get a fire from this method and it's dead simple. So let's cut to it. So what I've got here in this little lid is some ashes from a previous fire, just dry, nice white wood ash. Now I've got a board, just a bog standard piece of flat board. You can use a slab, a brick, half a split log, anything will work for this as long as it's grippy enough when you're actually doing the roll. Chunk of wood, a block, just rough and ready there, and that's what we're actually going to be doing the rolling with. And of course the actual roll itself, which is basically a cotton ball which we open out. We just unroll it, lay it on the board, take some of the ash from a previous fire and just pinch some of that stuff and just line it, lay it on the actual cotton ball. Some people just do it at one end, some people do it right the way through. You know, I guess it really doesn't matter. This is only acting as a catalyst for the friction to generate the actual fire. So once we've done that, we then take our little parcel and start to roll it. So just to start with, just trap all the ash into the cotton wool and then continue to roll. Like so. And then what we're going to do is just compress it then by hand. Excuse me a moment, I've got the start of a cold, I believe, so excuse me. And it is bonfire night, as you can probably hear over here in the UK, so plenty of fireworks. Just get rid of that excess ash there. So we're just going to continue to roll this cotton wool out into a nice tight compact sausage, basically, so the thing stays together. You see, just like that. So once you're happy with your sausage, the consistency of it, what we're going to do is then start applying more friction, more pressure with the block. Just a few nice strokes to start with to even everything out. Just like so. Okay, once we're happy with the consistency, we can go at it then. So applying some pressure, some speed. We roll. I don't always get this first time, I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but hopefully if a little bit of persistence should pay off. Hopefully, he says. I think I've lost it. We'll give it a bit more, that was close. Like I say, I always show the fails as well as the wins. Look for the signs. There is smoke coming off this now. Trying to feed a little bit of oxygen into this. do we have it? It's looking hopeful. Yay! Persistence pays off. We'll get there in the end. Hopefully, as you can see, I've established an ember there, albeit I made a hash of the demonstration as always. But if you're still watching this 5 minutes into the video, thank you very much for your patience. So now obviously we'll transfer that coal into our nest. Just open the shed door here. We're getting there slowly. Everything's absolutely damp as well. That's one of my excuses. We get there. At last. Poor demonstration, but as you can see, I've got fire. It's taking longer than it should have. I know I've made a hash of this, to be honest, but it shows the method. Just get rid of that outside the shed. So again, sorry it's been a long-winded video. It's my poor skill at this. Basically, I need to practice. But a good little tip from this poor demonstration is always keep your materials as dry and as damp free as you can. You know, to include the wood or the brick, whatever. I don't know if you can see, but this has actually been in the rain today, so it's wet. So all these things don't help. But again, the rudiger roll, great reliable method of fire by friction. Worth practicing, very satisfying when you eventually get it. Hope you find some of this useful. Take care out there. Till the next one, Mad Dog signing off. Yeah.